Checking in with your breath. Checking in with how you're feeling this morning. For today's sunrise gratitude, we go numb when we want to avoid something. We do this in many ways. We may shut down or lean into a drama to create a false narrative about what is happening. Drama can be a deterrent from feeling and dealing with core issues. Use stillness to create awareness and then proceed with love and understanding. Take time to learn and grow from these experiences. Find out what the lesson is and lose the desire to go numb and avoid what you need to face head on. So bringing your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Circling around your collarbone. Bringing your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Moving from side to side. Being gentle with your neck. Coming back into the middle, back to neutral. And as you exhale, bringing your chin towards your chest, lengthening your neck. Inhaling, taking your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Inhaling, gaze to the sky. Once more in each direction. Coming back into the middle and then looking over your left shoulder towards the middle and over the right. Back into the middle and then bringing your left hand to the ground beside you. Inhaling, sweeping your right arm over. Bringing those fingertips stretching, keeping your sitting bones on the floor. And then bringing your right hand to the ground behind, left hand to right knee, looking over your shoulder. Sweeping your right hand over onto your left knee. And as you exhale, chin towards your chest, rounding your spine. Inhaling, gaze to the sky. Back into the middle. Inhaling now, sweeping your fingers tall. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, palms together. And then leaning over towards the left. Keeping your sitting bones on the floor still. To the middle and to the right. To the middle. And then bring your hands down through your heart centre. Bringing your right hand to the ground beside, left hand coming over. Stretching those fingers and then feeling a nice stretch all down your side body. Taking your hand to the ground behind, right hand to left knee, looking over your shoulder. Sweeping your left hand over onto your right knee. Exhale, chin towards your chest, rounding your spine. Inhaling, gaze to the sky. Back into the middle. Inhaling, reaching your fingers tall. Palms together, lean into the left. To the middle and to the right. Back into the middle, down through your heart centre. So bring your feet to the floor, knees to the sky. Making sure you've got room behind you. Gauging your core, lowering yourself slowly onto your back. When you get there, taking a full body stretch, taking your legs long down the mat, your arms above your head, Stretching your fingers and your toes. Exhale, knees towards your chest. And gently rocking from side to side, taking little circles. Inhaling, extending your legs long down the mat, arms above your head, taking that full body stretch again. Exhale, knees towards your chest. Taking one hand to one knee, the other hand to the other knee. And drawing big circles, taking your knees away from each other. Keeping your upper body relaxed into the mat. And then back in the other direction. And then bringing your feet to the floor, knees to the sky. Wiggling your feet so they're mat width apart. And then windscreen wipering your legs from side to side. You can make that movement as big or as small as feels good. And bringing your knees back in towards your chest. Taking hold of the back of your thighs and then rock and rolling up and down your spine. We're going to come into tabletop from here. So maybe crossing your ankles, rolling over your knees, or swinging your legs out, whichever's better. So making your hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. And as you inhale, lifting your head and your heart and your tail. Exhale, rounding your spine, dropping your head, tucking your tailbone. Just flowing between those two movements, moving with your own breath. And then from here, taking your Saraja movements, closing your eyes and just let your body guide you. Your body knows what you need best. And again, you can make those movements as big or as small. Got your whole mat space, you can use all of it. When you're done, bringing your sitting bones towards your heels, forehead to the mat or onto a block or brick, coming into child's pose. And just gently massaging your forehead from side to side. Good for your parasympathetic nervous system. Maybe setting yourself an intention for your day or for your week. Walking your hands towards your knees, coming to kneeling at the back of your mat. Inhaling, reaching your fingers tall, coming to high kneeling. Bring your palms together and lean into the left. Back into the middle and to the right. Back into the middle and then folding forwards. Briefly back into that child's pose. And then walking your fingers long down the mat, coming up onto your fingertips. So you can stretch across the top of your back, across your shoulders. And then keep walking your fingers forward, lifting your sitting bones, briefly via tabletop, and then shifting your weight all the way forward, elbows tucked in, lowering yourself down. Taking your hands beneath your shoulders, elbows tucked in, your legs and your core engaged, coming up for a cobra. And lowering back down. Pushing back to child's pose. Taking a breath here. Walking your hands towards your knees, coming to kneeling. Inhale, reaching tall. Palms together, leaning to the left. To the middle and to the right. Back into the middle and then folding forwards. Keep moving this time, so keep reaching your fingers forward. By your tabletop, weight forward, elbows tucked in, lowering yourself down. Rolling up for your cobra. And lower, back to child's pose. One breath. Coming to kneeling at the back of the mat. Inhale, reaching tall. Palms together, lean into the left. To the middle and to the right. To the middle, folding forward. Keep moving forward. Tabletop, weight forward, elbows tucked in. Lowering yourself down. Coming up for your cobra. And back to child's pose. I'll take that once more. One breath. Coming to kneeling. Inhale, reaching tall. Lean into the left. To the middle, and to the right. To the middle, folding forwards. Reaching your fingers forward. Tabletop, weight forward, elbows tucked in, lowering yourself down. This time coming back to a tabletop. So taking your left foot out behind you, toes to the floor, gently rocking backwards and forwards. And then picking your leg up so it's parallel to the ground. And your opposite arm, so left leg, right arm. Exhale, elbow to knee, make yourself small. Inhaling to extend. And again. Once more. And then returning your hand to the mat and taking your toes over to the right side. Looking over your shoulder towards your toes. And then picking your leg up, taking it all the way out to the left side, so your foot and your knee are in a line. And then taking your right hand up into the air. And as you exhale, threading your hand through under your body, bringing your cheek and your shoulder to the mat or onto a block or a block. And then with your left hand, you've got options there. You can keep it in front of your face. You can reach it long down the mat. You can wrap it around your back. Whichever feels better for you. And then wherever you took your hand, bring it back in front of your face. Pushing into your hands to lift your body. And then walking your hands towards yourself. Coming to upright. Sweeping your hand down your left leg. Right arm coming over. Again, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Taking your gaze wherever's kindest for your neck. And then taking that right hand to the ground beside you. Left arm coming over. And again, feeling that nice stretch from your fingertips all the way to your foot. Pushing into that foot. Coming to upright. And then bringing your left leg out in front. Reaching your fingers tall into a lunge. Taking your right hand forward, left hand back. Flipping your front palm and then reclining back, catching hold of your thigh. Coming forwards, right hand to the ground, left hand up into the air. both hands to the ground, and then coming back to tabletop. Taking your right foot out behind you this time, rocking backwards and forwards gently. And then picking your leg up so it's parallel to the ground, extending your left arm this time. Exhale, elbow to knee, make yourself small. Inhaling to extend, and again. Once more. Returning your hand to the ground and then taking your toes over to the left side, looking over your shoulder. Picking that leg up, taking it all the way out to the right side, checking that it's in a line with your knee. And then taking your left hand up into the air. And as you exhale, threading that hand under your body, bringing your cheek and your shoulder to the mat or onto a block. And then you've got those same options with your hand in front of your face, along down the mat, around your back. Whichever's nicest for your shoulder. Might be different this side to the other side. And then wherever you took your hand, bringing it back in front of your face. Pushing into your hands to lift yourself up. And then walking your hands towards you, coming to upright. Taking your hand down your right leg, left hand coming over. And taking your left hand to the ground beside you, right hand sweeping over. Coming to upright, and then bringing your right leg out in front, into your low lunge, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Left hand forward, right hand back. Flipping your front palm and reclining back. Catching hold of the back of your thigh. Coming forwards, left hand to the ground, right hand up into the air. Both hands to the ground, back to tabletop. Tucking your toes now, walking your hands towards your knees. Coming into a toe squat at the back of your mat. Maybe testing your balance by taking your hands away. Or maybe keeping your hands down or lifting one hand. And bringing your hands to the ground in front of you, straightening your legs into a forward fold. Maybe taking hold of opposite elbow, opposite hand, and just letting your body and your head hang heavy. Maybe swaying from side to side if that feels nice. And then releasing your hands, just let your arms dangle. Inhale, rolling up your spine, coming up to standing. Taking your shoulders down your back. And we're just going to bounce on our heels here, bringing some energy into our body. Bouncing gently up and down. Coming back to stillness. Inhale, reaching your fingers tall, palms together, and lean into the left. Pushing into your right foot, to the middle, and then the other way, pushing into the other foot. To the middle, and then sinking down into a chair pose. So you've got your weight back in your heels, your heart and your head are lifted. Exhale, folding forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, rolling back up your spine. Shoulders down your back. This time we're going to look behind us, sit over your shoulder, lifting the opposite heel. Back to the middle and the other way. And just moving from side to side, allowing your arms to swing as you move. Coming back to stillness. Inhale, reaching tall. palms together and lean into the left, to the middle and to the right, to the middle, down into your chair. This time we're coming back into the toe squat, so lifting your heels, lowering yourself down. And then we're going to come to sit, so just bringing your hands beside you, whoops, and coming to sit. So taking your left leg out in front of you, bringing your right foot to your inner thigh, just allowing your knee to drop. Keeping that left leg active. Inhale, reaching tall, exhale, folding forward. Bring your chin to towards your chest. Rolling back up. Bringing that right knee up so it's facing towards the sky. Then you've got options here. You can keep your foot flat on the floor inside of your thigh. You can cross it over, foot still flat on the floor. Keep that left leg straight, or you can wrap it around yourself. Still keeping that right foot flat on the floor though. Taking your right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm up into the air. Exhale, hugging your knee in towards your chest, looking over your shoulder. Keeping your body where it is, looking over your left shoulder. Bringing your hands to the left side of your mat. And coming to look forwards. Taking it on the other side, so unraveling your legs. Taking your right leg out in front, left foot to your inner thigh. Keeping that leg active. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, folding forward, chin towards your chest. Rolling back up. Bringing your knee towards the sky. And again, you've got those same options on this side. Taking whichever one's better for you. Taking your left hand behind you. The right hand up into the air. Exhale, knee towards your chest, looking over your shoulder. Keeping your body where it is, looking over your right shoulder. Bringing your hands to the right side of your mat for your counter pose. And coming to look forward, unraveling your legs, bringing both feet to the floor, knees to the sky. Checking that you've got room behind you, slowly lowering onto your back. So keeping your knees facing the ceiling, feet hip width apart. And then extending your left leg up into the air, taking hold of the back of your thigh, and pointing and flexing your foot. Keeping your upper body relaxed. And then dropping that ankle onto your right knee, keeping your foot flexed still. Maybe that feels nice, or maybe reaching through, taking hold of the back of your right thigh. Returning that foot to the floor, and the other one. Extending your right leg up into the air this time, and pointing and flexing your foot. Dropping your ankle onto your left thigh, keeping your foot flexed again, and then maybe reaching through, holding the back of your thigh, upper body relaxed. Returning your foot to the floor, and the other one. When taking your feet mat width apart, knees knocked together, and then windscreen wiping your legs from side to side again, just like we did at the beginning. And then allowing your legs to drop over to one side or the other, opening your arms into your space you've got and looking down your other arm. Coming back into the middle, just taking that on the other side. Back into the middle. And then extending your legs long down the mat. Bring your arms beside you. And just taking a moment for a savasana. Allowing your energy to come back into your body. Just bringing some gentle movement back into your body, maybe wriggling your fingers and your toes, perhaps having a yawn and a stretch. And then bringing your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a hug, thanking yourself for taking this time for you today. And then rolling over onto whichever side feels good for you this morning. Taking a breath there. And then coming to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed if you can. For our breath practice this morning, we're going to do right nostril breathing, sun activating breath, activating a sympathetic nervous system. So bringing your right hand to your heart centre and just checking back in with how you're feeling. And then closing off your left nostril with your left hand, allowing all of your breath to flow in and out of your right nostril. Waking up your sympathetic nervous system, your action you're doing. Good for raising your body temperature. And releasing, returning your breath to your normal rhythm. Bringing opposite hand to opposite upper arm, giving yourself a hug, releasing that happy cuddle hormone. Bringing your palms of your hands together, gently rubbing them, generating some heat. And placing your hands over your eyes and your nose. And to close our practice this morning, taking an inhale together. Exhale, letting it all go. Gently fluttering your eyes open, adjusting them back to the light. Bring your palms together. And thank you for practicing with me this morning.